Hello everyone, Ramya, Assistant Professor of CSE Department from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Subject code OEC 754, Unit 2, Topic Blood Flow Meter. Objectives to study about the concepts of blood flow meter. Blood flow meter. An adequate blood supply is necessary for all organs of the body. An impaired supply of blood is the cause of various diseases. That means it is the ability to measure blood flow in the vessel that supplies a particular organ would therefore be a great helpful in diagnosing such diseases. Flow rate are therefore usually expressed in liters per minute or millimeters per centimeter. Here you have some types: electromagnetic induction, ultrasound transmission or reflection, thermal convection, radiographic principles, indicator, dilution. First we are going to see the magnetic blood flow meter. Magnetic blood flow meters actually measure the velocity of the blood serum. That means the blood flow meters are based on the principle of magnetic induction. In this, electrical conductor is moved through a magnetic field. A voltage is induced in the conductor proportional to the velocity of its motion. And also, a permanent magnet or electromagnet positioned around the blood vessel generates a magnetic field perpendicular to the direction of the blood flow. In this electromagnetic blood flow meter, the voltage will be induced in the moving blood column is measured with stationary electrodes located on opposite side of the blood vessel and perpendicular to the direction of the magnetic field. The magnetic blood flow meters, it shows the block diagram from which it derives the magnet and provides a control signal for the gate. Operates at a frequency of between 60 and 400 Hz. It also used for a gated detector makes the polarity of the output signal and then it will reverse when the flow direction reverses. Here also the response of this type of system is usually high enough to allow the recording of the flow pulses, while the mean or average flow can be derived by use of a low pass filter. Next one is ultrasonic blood flow meter. It is a beam of ultrasonic energy. It is used to measure the velocity of flowing blood. There are two types of ultrasonic blood flow meter. First one is transmit type. Using this, a pulsed beam is directed through a blood vessel at a shallow angle and also a transmit time is then measured. The next one is Doppler type. The block diagram of ultrasonic blood flow meter Doppler type is given below. That means an oscillator operating at a frequency of several megahertz. It also excites a piezoelectric transducer. In this, a small part of the transmitted energy is scattered back. That means and a receiver by a second transducer arranged opposite the first transducer. Here, a fraction of the transmitted ultrasonic energy will reach the second transducer directly with the frequency being unchanged. Then only you can able to measure the blood flow can be obtained with the help of frequency meter. The next one is thermal convection method. A hot object in a colder flowing medium is cooled by thermal convection. There are two methods of blood flow measurement by thermal convection. They are, in the first method, it is used to thermistor in the blood serum is kept at a constant temperature by a servo system. That means the electrical energy required to maintain this constant temperature is a measure of the flow meter. The another one method is, and the electric heater is placed between two thermocouples or thermistors that are located some distance apart along the axis of the vessels. Then only the device of the later type is sometimes is called as a thermostrophmuffer from the German. The next one is radiographic method. Here the blood cannot be normally visible on a X-ray image because it has about the same radio density as the surrounding tissue. Here, by the injection of a contrast medium in a blood vessel, for example, an iodidated or again compound. It is the circulation of pattern can be made locally visible. Here the abstractions can be detected and the blood flow in a certain blood vessels can be estimated. Then only this technique is known as video angiography. This can also be used to assess the extent of damage after a stroke or heart attack. It also used for the injection of a radioactive isotope into the blood circulation. That means it allows the detection of vascular obstructions. For example, lung. It is an imaging device for nuclear radiation such as a scanner or gamma camera. Next one is indicator dilution methods. In this method are the only methods of blood flow measurement that really measure the blood flow and not the blood velocity. That means any substance can be used as an indicator if it mixes readily with the blood, and also the concentration in the blood can be easily determined after mixing. The substance must be stable and have no toxic side effects but should not be retained by the body. There are two methods employed to measure the blood flow by indicator dilution. The first method is open circulation method. In this method you can able to measurement is made under the assumption that the blood is not recirculated. For example, the indicator is injected into the blood flow continuously at the beginning time t with a constant infusion rate of I grams per minute. Then only a detector can able to measure the concentration of the downstream from the injection point. The next one is closed circulation method. The closed circulation method is used for the output of the detector is connected to the recorder and at a certain time after the injection will happen. It states that when a dye or isotopes is used as an indicator, the concentration does not assume a steady state, because increase in steps whenever he recirculated, indicator again passes the detector. Here also the indicator is injected and its concentration is measured with the help of detector. Suppose when the indicator is again recirculated, the concentration will increase step by step as shown in the following graph. The output of detector is connected to the recorder and the flow can be determined. From this topic, you will get the following questions. What are the uses of blood flow meter? With a suitable diagram, describe how ultrasound principles are used in measuring the flow of blood. Thank you.